Hey, what's up guys? It's Artbook Addiction here, and we're here with a new Artbook review. So today, we're going to be looking at Anders Zorn, okay? Sweden's master painter. Anders Zorn, he is a fantastic artist, okay? Like, he is just, his work is just, ooh, divine, okay? And, honestly, he's probably the best watercolorist that I know, like, you know, so far, right? Maybe there's some people better than, but he's a master, right? He's incredible, right? I've been excited to show you guys this book because, you know, sometimes I got to educate you guys on some really great artists, okay? I can't remember. I think he's like from the 1800s, I believe, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. We'll find out as we go in there. But yeah, really excited to show you guys this guy. If you're not familiar, you know, just Google his name, you'll see his art, and then you'll instantly be like, okay, all right, I'm in. Okay. Before we start the video, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Check out my prints and Patreon if you want to support the channel. Consider becoming a channel member. And with that, let's get into it. Okay. So we get this nice, lovely red right here as a part of the inside. I love that. Here we go. Ooh, all right. Starting off hot, dude. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see this image later on, so we're just gonna move forward, right? We're just gonna move forward, but you get to see, like, you know, a little preview of his work, and it's, come on, you know what I'm saying, dude? This looks like one of his oil paintings, but he mostly paints in watercolor, so yeah, there you go. See, watercolor. Wow, just that's just lovely, man. That's just killer. Wow. Look at that. Amazing. And the watercolor, it just has this this ethereal feel to it, you know? And oh my god. It's crazy that he could get this effect, you know what I mean, in watercolor. Like, see, like down here, like that's, you know, it's believable, but like up here, that like opaqueness, you know? But like at the same time, that kind of ghostly. It's just, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And then you get stuff like this, which is just like fucking beyond realistic. Okay, this is just like photo real. Okay, and this, remember, okay, 1892. Okay, so like, you know, fucking almost so I guess late 1800s, maybe early 1900s. But Jesus Christ, dude. That time during art, killers, dude. Just fucking, oh my god. Oh, there he is, right there. Look at him. 1892. That's what's great about this age. You get pictures, right? Like the early 1900s, you get like early photographs, so there is some kind of documentation of the person. You know what I mean? Here we go. View of Lake Cillian from Garberg. Okay. Yeah. So you just get this nice little landscape. Nothing too complicated. Just a nice, simple landscape. It's just, you know, it's nice. It's nice. It evokes the feeling, right? Okay. 1881. Wow. That portrait, dude. This is okay. These two, they're okay. I think these are probably like his earlier works, right? And he's just gonna, you've already seen it. I don't even need to explain, okay? Anders and Emma Zorn before their marriage. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Let's see. So this must have been a smaller one. 12 by 7. Okay, so that's, I actually prefer, actually, let's see. Let me take a look, because they both look good. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I prefer the more finished one. I think that one's better. This one, it's still really good, yeah, but it's a little bit more impressionistic. But I still enjoy both versions of this painting, so I can't really, you know, compare. Yeah, like they both have, they're both fantastic. So yeah, this one's a little bit more like moody, right? And this one is more accurate, right? Like this just feels like photoreal. But yeah, either way, fantastic. Wait, this is a study? Damn, dude. See, fuck, dude. If that's a study, ridiculous. If he just did that, what's this light source coming from? You see that? I don't even know where that's coming from. There's like no light around here. Okay. Alright, some more pictures. Okay, let's see. They're in Venice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize the architecture. Look at this. Anders and Zorn with his mother. Grud Anna, Anne's daughter at the Zorn house. Grud? What kind of name is that? For a woman, you know, like, I don't know. Whatever. I don't care, whatever. Dude, look at this house. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, it's so... The height of the house is ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that little Swedish... Dude, that's so cute. Oh my god. In 2009, wow. I'm sure it's kept as some kind of, what do you call it? Like a museum of sorts, right? The Zorn house retains its original character as seen in this photograph from 2009. Yep. Yeah, look at it. That's a lovely house. I like the Swedish flag on top, you know? For some reason, I'm like, not for some reason, but like, I look at it, I'm like, oh, dude, IKEA? You, like, are you making like full houses now that you could just assemble? Let's see. Anders Zorn, grandmother in birch. So he did sculpture too. That's so cool, dude. Wow. So yeah, they're just kind of talking about family life and his where he lived and shit, right? You know how it is. Just giving like a backstory. Let's see. I haven't read this entire book, so I need, like, you know, I'm not too aware of his backstory or anything, so we're just here to look at the art, man. Here we go. Midnight. Oil on canvas. Wow. See, even in oil, he's really good, you know? Like, look at that. It has such a nice quality to it. Beautiful. Look at him. Let's see. Yeah, this is when he's older, so 1915. Okay. Oil on canvas, 35 by 23. Look at him. He's just out here with his giant coat and a cigarette. You know. So, look at him. What a guy, dude. Look at that hat. Look at that hat. The hat's so loosely painted. That's fantastic, dude. Okay. Wow. Andrew Zorn in Chicago. Okay, so this is when he was younger. Look at him, dude. Look at that. That's a masculine man right there, dude. Look at that mustache. Okay, that's wow. Wow. I love the way he painted this flower. Just so loose, so beautiful. amazing, dude. I'm telling you, you just gotta respect the skill, dude. You know what I mean? You just gotta respect the skill. It's just next level, man. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. William Howard Taft, 1911. Yeah. So I think he was actually commissioned by the president, okay, or at least the government to do you know, this portrait, and it is wonderful. Like, look at that. And at the very least, it means that, like, you know, when he was big enough to garner the attention of the president. You know, maybe Howard Taft, you know, he's just like, I love his artwork, dude. I want him to paint me, you know. And, you know, dude, this does have, like, a very intimidating presence, like, boom, you know, like, just, he's, like, huge on the fucking canvas. I mean, you know, wasn't he the biggest guy, the biggest president? Yeah. Wow. The background's so, like kind of blurry, you know, and it's just right, dude, because all of our focus goes right here, right on his face, dude, but everything else, you just kind of let it fade away, dude. That's how it's done. Sarah Tyson Howell. Yeah, see, this is still just like history stuff. We haven't even gotten to like the real image part of the book, so don't even worry, dude. I'm surprised. I see like ink drawing, I see a lot of oil paintings, but like he's mostly watercolor, dude. You know, like a good amount. See, I see again another oil painting, but either way, you know, just fucking look at it. Look at his finish, dude. Look at his work. What can you really say, dude? Can't say nothing, dude. Oh, here we go. Okay, now we're getting there. Wow, look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that lighting. Wow. I like how over here you have like the bright dance room, and then over here is like the romantic, dark dance room, you know? That's the fast dance, this is the slow dance room. Ooh. Look at that, look at all these little marks. That's wonderful. Wow. This has to be oil. Yeah, it's too thick to be watercolor. But then again, I've seen him do stuff that I'm like, I swear it's oil, and then it turns out it's watercolor. So, you know, I'm pretty sure this is watercolor because I'm seeing these opaque marks, right? But this right here, this is watercolor right here. Wow. You know what's crazy? Like the first, actually, is it? Has to be, yeah. Right? I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, see these marks right here? That looks like oil. I could be fussing over nothing. Like, he could just be multimedia, and like, you know, sometimes he puts oil on watercolor or vice versa, you know. I mean, you can't put watercolor on oil, but you can put oil on watercolor, so it wouldn't be out of the question. Oh, I don't know. This looks... Whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna play every image, you know, to figure out what's what, but you know, I'll point it out if I know for sure. Here we go. Look at that. So simple too. Like, look at his face. It's just, you know, it's just as it is, right? Like, there's no over rendering, nothing like that. The background is kind of loose, right? But like, you know, it's just enough to set up the environment, and then like you look at his face, and then like everything just makes sense, right? Hierarchy of detail, guys. Hierarchy of detail. It makes a difference, okay? And it makes it so that you don't have to fucking hyper render everything, right? You don't. Wow. Like, honestly, like, I would not, like, as a woman, right, want to wear this, right? This is way too much fucking shit to put on, you know what I mean? But I gotta say, like, back then, like, all the like stuff that you have to put on, like, it's great for paintings. It's beautiful. Okay, like the fashion of back then was fantastic for art. That's why I love seeing those, like, you know, 1800s, like French paintings with all, like, these, like, big bombastic white dresses. It's just gorgeous, man. And, like, some of it is, like, translucent, the others is like really opaque, some of it's shiny, you know. It's just this beautiful silk, you know, like, yeah. Compared to now, like, you know, painting someone with, like, a t-shirt and a, you know what I mean, and some jeans, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that still has its appeal, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's not like whoa, like this crazy gorgeous dress from, like, you know what I mean, with these big poofy shoulders and shit, you know. It makes her look, like, huge, you know what I mean? And her head is like that little tiny thing. That's so nice. And the flowers just so, like, just so loosely done. Wonderful. Because you don't want to take the focus away from the face. Okay. Let's see. Andrew Zorn and Charles Deering. I'm assuming another artist, or maybe just a friend. Let's see. This one is 54 by 36. That is a very large painting. Oh my god. Francis Folsom Cleveland. Yeah, this is a nice piece. Look at that. Very high key. Let's see. This is in oil. Yep. Wow. So delicate, you know. Look at those hands. So, like, you know, they're so, like, there, but, like, you know, you could just kind of ignore them. You know what I mean? That's great. Not too detailed, basically, but a very complex pose, right, for the hands. Wonderful. There we go. Lucy Turner Joy. Okay, 14 by 30. See, that's a little bit more a reasonable size, right? 14 by 30. That's a weird 14 and 1/4 too. That's a weird size. Yeah, look at that. Look at that hand, so loose, man. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I love the little in the background too. You know what I mean? It, like, leads you to the head. That's wonderful. Yeah, and the clothes are done so, like, it's just blocked in. You know what I mean? Not too fussy about all the details or anything. It's just kind of like a big silhouette with, like, these little, you know, decorative spots in there. That's so good. I love that. Here we go. Who is this? Hugo Reisinger. Okay. 53 by 39. That's a big painting, dude. Look at this gentleman. Dude, people... They look so different. Like, the style of it is so crazy. You know, like the mustache with the beard, you know? That's really cool. I like that hat. I like the treatment of that hat. Very simply, you know, just, you know, there it is. The hat, and there it is, done. See the background? It's kind of just, it's all, like, just kind of like a pattern in a way. You know what I mean? Like, there's stuff there, of course, but it's mostly just like, overall, just like a pattern of things. It almost looks like he's, like, in, like, an African background or something, you know, like some sort of like, you know, the people that have all those like knickknacks from, like, all over the world, like, oh, I got stuff from here, I got stuff from there, you know, like, it looks like that he has, like, a bunch of exotic, like props and shit behind him. You know what I mean? But you can't really identify one or the other, but you have the feeling of it, the implication of it. So that's really cool. Yeah, because if you detail it too much, it'll distract from the figure. Awesome, dude. Great stuff. Here we go. Look at this fucking. There's a pastor. Senator Nelson Wilmarth Aldrich. Okay. Damn, dude. Look at that door, or this doorknob, or whatever this thing. It's just so like, it's just so done. You know, like 3 strokes, you're done. You know. Wow. I'm telling you, dude. Hierarchy of detail is just such an overlooked thing that people don't consider now. Everybody's just like ultra hyper realistic, and it just like the eye doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Like, you would want the eye to look at one thing, your focal point, and then the detail from that point, just like as you radiate out, becomes less focused, less detailed, right? See, the figure, detailed. Background, not so much, right? Just barely capturing it, right? Beautiful. Wow. Okay. Freya. Okay. So just like a nude figure, right? Very, very abstracted. Nice. Yeah, it's probably just a study, right? Nothing crazy. Here we go. Anders Zorn, Clarence King, 1883, watercolor. Wow. You see what I'm saying, dude? Like, look what he could do with watercolor. Like, it's just mind blowing. This almost looks like a fucking photograph. Like, you see like the kind of like velvety texture of his coat, right? Like, that's incredible. Incredible. 33 by 17. Wow. John Hay etching. So he did etching too. That's awesome. Wow. Great. President Theodore Roosevelt etching. Wow. Dude, that was the time that Theodore was around, dude. That's so crazy, dude. Yeah, I guess he must have been, here we go. Anders Zorn in a Nordic context. Look at the energy of this painting. Wow, you could just see people moving, you know? There's just this great energy in this painting. Wow, dude. People being together and, like, hanging out, like, in a mass group, you know? Like, wow. Not in 2022, dude, you know? Ernest Joseph. Dude, this guy's got like no eyebrows. Let's see. Godfrey Rayholm, the journalist. Okay, so I guess this guy was a journalist. Look at him. I mean, look, yeah. I mean, I would tend to agree with that one. Look, he has like some kind of like statue relief in the background, or marble relief. That looks good. I love how he looks at you like inquisitively, like, so tell me more about this, you know? That's cool. That's so nice, dude. That relief right here, the background thing, that's so like, it's so convincing, you know what I mean? But it's so, like, if you look closely at it, it looks very loosely done, but from far away, it looks almost like photoreal. That's, come on, dude. That's the stuff, dude. That's the stuff. Let's see. Sir Ernest Cassell. Watercolor. Look at that, dude. See that pattern right there? That's watercolor. This is like, You see what I'm talking about, dude? The insanity of the watercolor. Like, how do you even do this in watercolor? That's just, man, insane, dude, insane. He doesn't, like, the thing is that it doesn't look like watercolor at all, right? See, this one, watercolor too. Look at it. Like, there's some parts that are just so, like, opaque that I'm like, is that really the white of the paper? You know? Oh my goodness, look at that, like, that's incredible. Yeah, I also, like, you know, I'm not too familiar with watercolor, right? Like, I've used it here and there, but, like, I'm not really, like, experienced with it. So seeing stuff like this done in watercolor, it's just like how did you even, you know? Whew, that's incredible. Incredible, dude. Another watercolor, oh my god. Look at that, you see these crazy effects right here? You see that grass, the level of detail, right? That abstraction, like, look at that figure. Dude, I'm, like, I'd say that he's better with watercolor than fucking oil, dude. And that's, and he's good with oil, you know? Oh my god. There you go. Our daily bread. Okay, so they're getting the wheat or the, you know, whatever to make the bread. Wow. Oh no, I think she just has flour and she's like getting the bread ready. That's so cool, dude. That's incredible. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Is that the maypole? This looks like a fucking, like a painting from I don't know, it looks like somebody else did it. Is it done by somebody else? Yeah. Okay, so this is by Killian Christopher Zoll. Okay. I was about to say, like, the style looks fairly different. Carl Wilhelm Wilhelmsen. That's a tongue twister, dude. This is oil. See, this actually looks more like watercolor, right? And yet, you know, like with Zorn, it's the opposite. Albert Edifelt. Okay, I guess they're just going through some Swedish artists. Oh, this is incredible. This is wonderful. I love the color, like that blue with that nice warm, like, transparent oxide red, okay, or like a brown. That's wonderful. Wow, I love that color scheme. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Peter Severin Kroyer. Okay. Yeah. So just some kids going out, you know, do a little skinny dip at night, right? I assume that's night because that looks like the moon. Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. Don't want to stay on that too long, right? Let's see. Andrew Zorn, study for omnibus. Okay. 18 by 12. Yeah, so this is a smaller painting for him, but look at all that great texture. That beautiful feeling. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, see, when he does oil, he gets looser, you know, he gets more abstracted. With watercolor, he's tighter, right? And I guess that's kind of like, you know, a result of the medium, you know what I mean? But I like both of the finishes, right? I like that this one gets so loose, and then just in some spots, like right here, it gets the edges are just so sharp. Wonderful, dude. Let's see, Christian Krog, Norwegian. Let's see, it's called Tired. Yep. I guess this woman, she's been at the sewing table. I can't quite tell what that is. I think it's a sewing table. Yeah. Or something like that. Something you see, like, you see this like mechanism right here? Huh. I don't know. She's got like scissors and stuff too. Yeah, but I like the piece. I like the way the light is kind of like just like diffusely. You know what I mean? That's nice. Abraham Arkhipov, Russian. Look at that. Wow, dude. Russian artists are just like you know what I mean? Like, some of them are just so fucking good, dude. You know, they just smack you in the face with how goddamn good they are, dude. And this is one of those. Okay, like, look at it. The feeling is great. The render is beautiful, and there's a looseness about it. But there's like, oh, it's wonderful. Look at that. I should look up this guy right here, Abram Arkhipov. I gotta look him up, dude. That is an incredible painting right there. Wow. It's like at a laundromat or something. Someone's cleaning up shit, you know? Okay. Etching in the City of Light. Okay, let's see. Look at that etching. That's so cool. Wow. Etching is a different game, man. Because you're like carving into like wood or metal. The waltz. Okay, so we saw the painting version, right? Now we're seeing the etching version. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, and there'd be like a master copy, and then you just, and then that's it. Like, you don't, like, there's only that one copy for the press, for the ink press. That's amazing. And I think you'd also have to do it like mirrored, so that when you put it down on the page, it looks correct. Oh my god, wow. Here we go. So we have study for Rosita Mori. Okay. Yeah, look at this. The etching is just so lightly done. But the face, like, it has this, I don't know, it has this quality about it that then those like those light and dark transitions are fantastic. And I don't know, dude, etching is hard, dude. Etching is crazy. Let's see. We got a nude figure. Rembrandt? That's a Rembrandt? No way. Yeah, I guess that is Rembrandt. I guess they're talking about, here we go, top left, Andrew Zorn. Yeah, so this is actually Zorn. This is Rembrandt, and then this is Zorn again. Okay. Yeah, look at that, dude. That's a great portrait. Let's see. Below left. Wait, what? This is Manet? Yeah. Edouard Manet. That's not Manet, is it? Maybe it's a different Manet. I don't remember his name being Edouard. Edouard. Huh. Is that Manet? That doesn't look like Manet. Maybe I'm thinking of Monet. I'm not sure. Wow, look at that, dude. Oh my god, look at that finish. Look how loose it is, man. But the feeling, you know, like you're in a crowded bus, you know, or sorry, train rather. Oh my god, look at that. She's got a fucking hat box. Wow. Oh, look at that. Like, look at that background, like the abstraction. That's just wow. And then you have the etching, which is mirrored, right? Because that's the way it works. Still incredible. You still capture that. He captured the feeling very well, but the painting, that's like next level, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is before photography, so they had to do it the fucking hard way. Yeah, and you know what? Like the etchings, they they capture the like a certain level of fidelity that a photo can't do. There you go. So this is a different artist, Mary Cassette, and Zorn, Henrietta Lamb. Look at her, just some old lady, just doing a little crochet or something. Wow. Let's see. Albert Besnard. This is a lovely one too. That's so cool. Okay, what is this? Unidentified photographer Paul Albert Besnard in his studio. Is that Besnard? Yeah. Let's see. Bottom left. Andrew Zorn. Okay, Albert Besnard and his model. Dude, that face. And then there's him right there. And then over here, let's see, Albert Besnard, woman with a vase. So I guess he did his own depiction later, and you're like, you know, see the etching is like, oh, and then here it's like, okay, she's looking a little bit better, right? Better, more flattering angle, right? Okay. August Rodin, Andrew Zorn, Johann. Okay. So I guess they're just doing like a little quick sketch. Okay. Andrew Zorn, August Rodin. Okay, so he actually did a piece on Rodin. Okay, Andrew Zorn plates. So I'm assuming these are plates for being printed as well. Wonderful. Huh. Wow, look at that. This is watercolor again. I like that veil. I like that how it just decreases the darkness just ever so slightly. That's wonderful. The cousins. Look at that. Look at that finish, man. It's so like kind of like dirty. You know what I mean? Has this like, you know, kind of like a almost like a stained look to it. But it's beautiful. Wow. Self-portrait. 1882. So this is when he was a little bit younger. Yeah, look at his face, dude. He's got a fucking giant ass blunt, you know. Wow. He always depicts himself with a cigar or some kind of smoking apparel. What is that hat too? That's funny. Dude, this, wow. This piece right here, this is just crazy, man. Like, honestly, I thought this was like a photograph for a second. Like, when I looked over, you know, it was just like, whoa, you know? Oh, wow. Incredible. Look at that. Look at those. Look at those leaves. They're so simple, right? And then your eye, like, I know your eye is supposed to just go right here to this bridge, right? And then everything just falls into place, man. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, man. This almost looks like gouache or something, but I know it's watercolor. Like, look at that. Yeah, just fade away, man. Wonderful. Dude, look at that. Tapestry manufacturer in Madrid. Wow, look at that texture of the paper. Look at that. It's just, and then you see the figure, you see her face so clearly, right? And then like maybe like a little bit of her arm, and then but the rest of the image just melts away, just you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. See here, you get a little bit of detail on this like window or a door or whatever, right? And then just fucking just everything else just fades away. But the composition, this is cool. It's just you know, like that's kind of a weird L, you know, composition. Like normally it's just an L, but then you have this extra like little bit, so it's like almost like a Z composition. That's so cool. Let's see, Cafe Cantante in Madrid. Cafe Cantante. They're having like a little dance. Look at that. There's a lot of great energy in this piece. Like you could almost like hear the environment, you know. Awesome. In Madrid. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. This is the insanity of Zorn, okay? Like, this piece is just so masterfully done. This could be the thumbnail, honestly. Like just the flower right here, like the level of detail, you know, but like, see how her hair kind of just fades away? Like, it's incredible. And then you have this nice pattern work in the background to contrast, right? And then you got the warm right here. You get that nice cool of the blue to help accent her, right? And then to her eyes have like a slight blue to them. Masterful, okay? That's all I gotta fucking say, dude. Masterful. And again, watercolor, okay? Like, I don't know, you just don't see this kind of stuff in watercolor. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen a watercolorist do stuff like this, man. You know what I mean? I've seen, like, incredible watercolors, yes, okay? Like, no, not gonna deny that, but, like the level of fidelity that Anders Zorn can get, like, it's insane. Wow. Look at this one, the man and his dog, dude, like, look at that. Such a beauty. I love like the blue tapestry in the back, dude. Incredible work. Just, I don't even know how to describe it, dude. Except for just fucking good, you know? Here we go. River under the stone bridge. Wow. Incredible. Doesn't it just immerse you in that place? Just like, you know what I mean? Like, just squint a little bit. Just squint a little bit and you're like, it's like, it's real, you know? You're there. You see this bush right here? Just how it just disintegrates. Oh my god. My god. Oh my goodness. Look at that. What a portrait. And then he has like the little like translucence of the umbrella so that like the light of the red just delicately hits her face right there. So nice. Again, watercolor, by the way. Look at how daintily she holds the umbrella. Like, that's so fucking... That's incredible, man. Yeah, look at the redness of her fingers right there, dude. Come on. Wonderful. Mona and Karen. Look at that. Just two Swedes hanging out, you know how it is. Wow, 1885. Wow. Yeah, I should date my work. I never put a date on my work. Look at that. Wow. Watercolor, man. Like, I just never, you know, like, I've seen some highly detailed watercolor stuff, but just, I've never seen stuff like this, man. Look at those outfits. Man, and that, like, to them, like, they're like, hey, this is my modern wear, you know, like, this is what's in right now, you know, or maybe this is like some kind of village or some shit, but like, wow, this is better than taking any fucking photo, you know what I mean? My God, incredible. Look at that. You see what I mean about the dresses, right? Like, having to dress up like that, like, it must have been exhausting, but like, you know, for paintings, you just can't match that fashion, man. It's hard to get a similar feel. Like, you know, like the dress puts it in like a time capsule, you know what I mean? Damn, dude. Damn. And this is like during the French Impressionist time too. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Tell you, dude, Baroque. That was the age, dude, of art. Wow. Look at the. I'm just getting absorbed into this piece. You know, like, look at all those. Look at all those flowers. Look at all those, like, look at, oh my God. You know what I've learned about, like, painting nature, man? It's all about more. It's all about just do more. Just add more, you know? Right? More pattern, more fucking twigs, more leaves, more sticks, right? The more you add, the more convincing it becomes, right? You want it to be, like, almost like a pattern where you could just get lost in it, right? And wonderful, man. Gorgeous work, dude. Look at that. That's just, again, watercolor, you know? Wow. So we have the bride. Okay, so this is a very kind of eerie piece right here. You can see that it's got a lot of these like water effects right here. It's really, really nice. Makes it look like it's kind of like melting a little bit, you know, just ever so slightly, right? Really adds to the mood. It's very nice. This is a beautiful piece. Okay. Sorry, I keep hearing this beeping. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? And here we have, let's see, it's that same boat painting that we saw earlier. Except this is the more refined version, obviously. Yeah, and this is basically photoreal. Like, you know, no fucking doubt about it. Like, look at this wood texture. That's just, like, insane, dude, how they got that. Like, if you show me this, and you told me it was a photo, I'd just be like, yep, that's a photo, dude. I wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, unless you look really, really close and you can kind of see the strokes right here, but it's basically photoreal, you know what I mean? Wow, look at that. I love the, this feels like it's like in a sketchbook, you know what I mean? But, see, it has this nice, like, feeling in between, like, real, and it has, like, a kind of, like, sketchiness to it, you know what I mean? That's really nice. See, they got, like, spots everywhere, you know what I mean? Yeah, that had to be purposeful, right? But it adds a great feeling. You see right here how the boat just kind of like fades into the paper. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that guy's face. He's got like a golden tooth or something. Wow. See, that's why I'm like, I feel like there's a little bit of stylization is much better than just ultra real, right? That's wonderful. Here we go. Man and boy in Algiers. Wow. Look at that white fabric, man. That's so nice, dude. It's very high key, you know, and then, you know, you have the contrast between the robes and then the skin tone right there. So you get this nice overall high key painting, right? But then at the spots where you want the audience to focus, you have a higher contrast, right? That's really well done. Wow. Let's see. More Algiers, right? Oh, dude, that's so cool. See, it's cool that, like, you know, that these artists go to different places and, like, they paint other cultures. Like, look at this pattern work right here. That's just lovely, dude. You know, and it's so it's not like over labored, you know what I mean? It's just there to get the job done, and that's it. And then the real effort goes into painting the figures right here. And wow, look at that. She's gorgeous. Look at that, dude. Wow, I love their outfits too. That's so cool. Is this like the same guy, like right here? That's, oh, there's another person right here, dude. That's so cool. Wow. And then these plants right here, they're just barely, they're just like a, you know, one layer. Gorgeous. Here we go. Spanish girl in Seville, Matilda. Okay. Wow. She's very, very pretty. I don't know why I'm saying in a British accent because it's Spanish. Very pretty. Fuck. Whatever. I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think about Spanish. How do you say pretty girl? But bonita, you know, like with the lisp, you know. Only Spanish speakers will understand what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, but yeah, dude, gorgeous. Look at that. That's a really nice. Dude, look at this one. This almost feels like mystical right here. I mean, look at, you got a little cat too. That's cute. In Alhambra Park. Wow. That is gorgeous, man. Look at. It's like a path that goes down into here, and then you and then the cat's looking too, right? It's like the cat's like, ooh, look at that, like little romance right there. And I like how he doesn't paint the faces. He just lets them kind of just kind of fade away, right? Because you wouldn't be able to see the faces that well from this far away. Oh wow. See, dude, I'm telling you, the key to nature, right, is just more, right? You think you've added enough, you're wrong. You need more, right? More flowers, more, you know, more sticks and stones, right? The more you add, the more it feels like, the more it kind of pushes itself back, right? So you create like layers and layers of foliage, right? Wow, look at that. Look at the color on that. The vibrance of the green. You know, and so you get a little bit of blue right there too. That's beautiful. Wow. seeing his work, you know, it's inspired my piece. Look at that city, dude. Look at that city. Dude, this is in watercolor, all right? Look at that. It's just so faded, but like you get some of the buildings up close. Like look at that building. That's so highly detailed, and the rest just fade away, dude. See, that's usually all you need. You need one that's like well rendered, right? And then you just let the others just kind of fade away, right? You know, one well rendered building, and then the rest can just, you know, as far as you go, and then it just becomes like a fog with just a couple plane changes here and there, and that's all you need. Okay. Wow. Damn, dude, people from Algiers just wearing all this white robing. That's really cool. I like this jewelry too. Look at this. She looks kind of like Slavish, you know, a little bit, you know. She's like, "Oi, what, bruv?" You know, like I don't know. That's not Slavic, but Gopnik, you know, because she's squatting. This one looking very ninja, right? Like, yeah, like what are you buying? But yeah, really beautiful outfits right here. I love the gold and white combo. That's just beautiful. Okay, and then we have this gondolaman, right? Wonderful. There you go. Lapping waves. Okay, so you could tell that this is back in Sweden, right? Wow. You see those houses, that red? That's, come on. And this outfit, dude, that's totally Sweden, you know? Awesome, dude. Look at how she kind of like fades a little bit. Just a little bit of like blur, you know what I mean? That's a wonderful painting, dude. Wow, look at that. So we had some actual oil right here. Damn, dude, this guy's just too good. Emma Zorn reading. Yep, that's his wife. And like, just incredible. Look how soft those hands are. Look how they just almost fade into the newspaper. Wow. Isn't it crazy how paints can make like anything look fucking beautiful, man? Like, you know, like art is just so gorgeous. Like, look at these like gross ass like fish, right? You know? And they're like, you know, like normally the scene would be like, ooh, stinky, right? Like that's yucky, right? But when it's in a painting, you're like, wow, beautiful. Look at these dead fish, beautiful. Okay, right? Even this like, you know, this thick Nordic woman, you know, she's gorgeous, dude. She's perfect right there, dude. You know, look at these guys, dude. Wow, dude. Look at all this like rope and shit, like, you know, fuck, dude. Wow. Ooh. Stockholm Archipelago Study. Okay, so this is in Stockholm, the city, right? And just a beautiful nude, right? It must be really cold. It feels like it would be really cold, right? But just this, you know, like, I love how we're like almost like hidden in the trees, right? And then there's this beautiful like water nymph, you know, she's just bathing, right? And it's just a beautiful scene, you know. And she herself is painted very like ethereally, right? So it's like as if she's like almost not even there, right? You see how she kind of blends in with the sea a little bit. It's just very, very subtle blue light, and she's gorgeous, dude. Okay. A beautiful nude, okay, as nudes typically go, right? Let's see, une première. So yeah, you know, I think we have a mother bathing the child, right? And again, you know, back then nudity was just very regular. You know what I mean? I feel like nudity was very accepted. It was like a natural part of just being alive. Right, and people didn't care as much, you know what I mean? And so, like, you know, the mother's bathing, like, and, you know, they would have to bathe in the river and shit, you know what I mean? They didn't have, like, fucking bathtubs and stuff back then. So, it's cute, you know? It reminds me of that one painting, fuck. Who did it? Fuck. Renoir? I think Renoir did the painting, with the people bathing in the river, right? I can't remember what it's called. But that one's gorgeous, dude, right? And this one is also gorgeous. I love how, like, how loose it is, how, like, ethereal it is. See, like, his leg right here just fading away, dude. Right? It almost doesn't even look like you're looking at ass or anything, dude. You know what I mean? I wonder what these cracks are from. Like, did someone, like, scratch this painting? You know what I mean? It looks like it, dude. I don't know, because this is watercolor, so it shouldn't crack like this. I think it might have just gotten damaged through, you know, something happened. I don't know. Because I don't think this is on canvas. This is watercolor. Is it? There's some thick parts. No, this is watercolor. It has to be. No. Yeah? No? Yes? No? 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 Yes? 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 No? Yeah, it is watercolor, because I can see some, like, chalk lines. Yeah. Oh, some more nudes, right? And, like, you know what? It almost feels like, it feels very, like, natural. You know what I mean? Almost like a, like, primordial man. You know what I mean? Right? Like this painting was made from, like, you know, a much earlier time, right? Where people were just like, you know, like, hey, we gotta bathe in the river, man. You know? What else you gonna do, man? You know? I'm stanky. The river's here. You know? The morning toilet. Oh shit. He's like, yeah, I got a shit, man. All right, sorry about that, guys. We had a technical difficulty. Okay, but we are back. Yeah, so we're looking at the morning toilet. Right, so this kid's gotta take a fat shit in the drinking water. You know, dysentery. Don't worry about that, dude. Don't worry about it. This was done in oil. I could tell right here. You could tell by the canvas texture too. Beautiful. Look at this one. Reflections. Again, he's using that kind of like, very like, you know, maybe it's like showing the reflection off the water onto her skin, right? But, you know, we got another beautiful nude, right? Very like ethereal too. You know, I like the little bits of light that hit the back, right? That's just gorgeous, dude. And you get a little bit of like cool light right here to help define the booba area, you know, and the little tummy, you know. Gorgeous, dude. And the environment itself is just wonderful. I love this little like landmass right here, and then just right here. Oh, dude, it really see, like, if you move this, right, it's like it's just a very enclosed environment, but when you have the trees and everything up here, it makes it feel much more expansive, right? Yeah, I like this little color shift right here too with the water. Really nice. Okay. Les demoiselles Schwartz. Les demoiselles Schwartz. I don't know. The ladies in black. I don't know. The Schwartz girls. Yeah, the black girls. Maybe their last name is Schwartz. You know. I guess maybe they are students of Andrew Zorn, right? And they're learning how to paint from him. And it's like, look at this. It's so, again, so soft, right? That softness, you can only get it in watercolor, okay? That effect right there, that like cloudiness, you can only get it in watercolor, okay? It's in this particular way, right? And it's just like I've never seen that before, okay? I've never seen someone do this kind of stuff right here. It's just I can't explain it. I don't know where it comes from. You know what I mean? But it's gorgeous. Okay, look how loose this painting is. Okay, but it really captures the essence well. Okay, wonderful, dude. You can see them like looking over at the bust to draw, you know? That's amazing, dude. Here you go. In Wickstrom's studio. Okay. So we have ooh, this is oil. Yeah, wonderful. So we have you can see this is clearly in a artist studio, maybe a sculptor, right? And we have I'm guessing one of his models, right? And she's like you know, removing the clothing, but like very delicately, you know what I mean, right? And again, you know, it's not like a sexy thing, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, I'm just being the nude, right? And there's a beauty in that, right? It doesn't feel, it feels very like this is natural, you know what I mean? This is how nature intended us, you know what I mean? Wonderful. Wow, he must have done this so fast. It feels like he whipped this up real quick, you know what I mean? Like, look at his signature. It's big, so it must be a smaller painting. But it feels big in size, you know what I mean? It feels great, dude. Here we have the man, right? Look at that intense look in his fucking eyes, dude. Let's see. Zorn and his wife. Look at that, dude. Wow. See, and these artists were like talented in so many different ways, you know? Like art, you know, fucking oil painting, watercolor, etching, you know what I mean? Pencil, they like, you know, they did so many different takes, and they were all so gorgeous. They captured life so well, you know? Let's see. Coquelin Cadet. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay, but we have a guy, he's like, he looks a little evil. You know what I mean? He looks a little evil. I don't know if that's the intention, right? But he's looking a little evil, you know? He looks like he's scheming, right? And then you have like this female statue in the background. He's like, I'm a rich man who collects fine things, you know, right? Let's see, Antonin Proust. Okay. Look at that. This guy, dude. This looks like a classy guy, dude. You know what I mean? A silver fox, right? He's like a 50-year-old guy who could pull like fucking 18-year-olds, you know, or not 18-year-olds, like 20-year-olds. 18, that's a little fucking, you know, like that's questionable. Rosita Mori. Wow. Look at this contrast in texture, right? Like up here, very soft, very smooth, right? And then as you get to the fabric, a little bit more coarse, right? And as you descend down, more and more coarse, okay? And that's just, wow. It's awesome. You almost look at this part first because it's so high contrast and the texture is so poppy, right? So it leads you in and you kind of like gradually just go up to the figure, right? Beautiful. Wow. Let's see. Monsieur Pierre Maury. I guess that's the husband, maybe, right? Look at this guy, dude. He looks like someone. I can't remember who. Like, I don't know. Like, but like, doesn't he look like exactly like what this guy would look like at that time? You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is a man from the, you know, 1890s, right? And then you see this picture and you're like, oh, yeah, he is, you know? He almost looks like a fucking mobster Rasputin or something, you know what I mean? He's got that cigarette. He looks kind of badass, dude, honestly. He reminds me of, what's his fucking name from Metal Gear? Sokolov? Yeah, Sokolov. Got it, dude. Let's see. Impressions de Londres. Impressions of London. Wow. So I'm sure this is like a really quick, like, you know? And, you know, London, it's gray, okay? It's cloudy. The people aren't so happy, right? That's more like Australian. You got shit in my shoes. Imagine this like carriage went by and she got fucking splashed. You fucking bitches. You fucking cunt. Driving in me way. Damn, dude. Whenever I do British accents, me and my friends like to be like extremely Cockney. You know what I mean? Like fucking Welsh. You know what I mean? Wow, look at that. Wow. The little brewery. Wow. This is amazing. Look, you could feel the energy. You could almost hear the sounds of bottles, like, you know, and they're like arranging it, right? Like someone's like, you know, putting on the cork, right? Wow. Such a great energy right here. This is wonderful, dude. Wow, look at that. Now all you see is machines. You know, it's like, it's heartless, dude, okay? Before, there was people, okay? Look at that. Look at this. Look at these bottles. They're just so, like, there's like a million colors in there. Wow. And again, it's the energy of the painting, the feeling of the painting. You know, and this guy's like coming in, he's like, "Can I get 3 bottles?" And she's like, "Yeah. 3, you say?" You know, boom. On to the next one, dude. Wow. There's something about seeing people at work, you know, like in a mass like thing, like it creates like such a like chaotic but also like organized feeling, you know what I mean? Gorgeous, gorgeous painting, dude. The old rinse shed. Wow. Let's see. The large brewery. Wow, look at that. Whoa, look at those strokes. Look at that. Look at that lighting. What is that? Is that a reflection? Wow. Look how they like the girls almost like fade into the background itself. You got a couple people working over there, and then right here, you got a bunch of women. I think they're counting. Maybe they're counting money or something right here. But they have some kind of paper. Maybe they're working through receipts. I don't know, right? But either way, beautiful. Wow, look at that. Awesome, dude. Jean-Baptiste Fourier. Wow. I guess this is another artist, and he is working on, let's see, what is this? Looks like chalk right here. I thought it was a piano. No, maybe it is a piano. Yeah, I think it is a piano, right? Because he looks like he's singing. This one looks more like a piano, right? So here we have the painting, and then we have the etching, right? And they're both like etching, like it's crazy, dude, how they can get like this level of fidelity, and it's like it's almost like a different picture completely, right? Wow. Again, it's mirrored so that when you paste it, it's on the right side. You know what I mean? Wonderful. Look at this guy. Ugh. Ernest Renan. You're telling me you lost my gems? You lost my he's about to like fucking, you know what I mean? You fucking what? I've never met such an incompetent fool, such as you. To think that I paid you money for years. Get out of my office! Damn, dude. Omnibus. Okay, so this looks like some kind of like train right here. Wow. Oh, look, I think it's a hat box. Look at that. I love how people were so well dressed back then. You know what I mean? Like now, like people just wear fucking like nothing, dude. Before you had to wear like this like 50 layers of shit. You know what I mean? Wow. I love the feeling of this painting. So like so much lost, right? Beautiful. And here we go again. This is the front cover painting, and it is just wonderful, man. Like, I can't believe it, dude. Like, look at the softness. Look at the softness of like the figure right here. It just barely there, just not even there, like a feather's touch of definement, right? The most defined thing is this arm right here, and then maybe some of the folds, but it's just so soft, so just like gone, dude. Right? I wonder what this like blue stuff is. It can't be water. It has to be some kind of like let's see, Reviel Boulevard Clichy? I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, just a gorgeous fucking thing, dude. I always thought this was like a wedding like dress or something, but I don't know now. I'm not sure. Either way, doesn't matter. It's just gorgeous, man. So ethereal, right? A level of softness that I can't even imagine. Okay, because I paint very like this hard, right? You know, but this is just so like just like you could like if you breathe too hard, it'll like fly away. You know what I mean? Wonderful. Let's see. In the port of Hamburg. In Hamburg. I love that he paints a lot of ports. You know what I mean? Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Some more etchings, a storm. Look at that fucking galloping horse. You know, and it's like this, the oncoming darkness coming for you. You know what I mean? So cool. Wow. Here we go. Fisherman at Saint Yves. Saint Ives. Wow, look at that. What a very like, not romantic, but like, you know what I mean? Like the beauty of everyday life. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's look over the bridge, you know? Let's look at the water. It's just like, yeah, let's fucking do it, dude. You know? Wow. Life could be a dream. Let's see. Margit. She's a thick Scandinavian woman. Gotta get me hair done. Wow, dude. They're thick, they're beautiful, they're strong, okay? They're a healthy woman, okay? She could cook your dinner, chop some wood, you know? Wow. Oh, there's another woman right here. There's another boob. There's another booba. I guess the women are just getting ready to go out. I love the outfits too. Like there's something so like classical about that look. You know what I mean? Wow. Like reminds me of like the Pilgrims. Ooh. Summer evening. Summer evening. A little bit of ass. You know, a little bit of ethereal ass. Very, very beautiful. This is an oil painting. Yeah. again, that playing with that looseness, right? The best paintings, dude, they're not, some parts are rendered, some parts are loose, dude, and some parts just fucking fade away completely, dude. Wow. See, isn't this so much better than hyper realism? You know what I mean? Like I gotta paint every little fucking crack, every little. No, you gotta paint the feeling of the paint the nature of the painting. Okay, right? Like in God of War, dude. Okay, it's not the form of the thing; it's the nature of the thing that you gotta capture. All right, it's the nature of that ass. Okay, this beautiful woman she's just trying to take a little dip, you know. Let's see. Friluce, shivering girl. Yeah, it's probably fucking cold as shit, you know? She's like, oh, a little colder than I was expecting. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like, see, woman, nude, nature, gorgeous. Okay. Wow. Wonderful. Look at that. It's the beauty of nature, the beauty of the body, you know, combined. It just feels so like natural. You know what I mean? Wonderful. Sea study. Just a small little, probably tiny painting, you know. Oh, what the fuck? He did statues? Wow, these guys, dude. I'm telling you, dude. These guys from the late 1800s, dude, they were just at the top of their fucking game, dude. Okay, like fucking this is Anders Zorn. There's Remington. Okay, around the same time. Fucking wasn't it something Pyle? Howard Pyle. Fucking just monsters. Okay, I am so glad that I don't have to compete with these artists, dude, because they're just unbelievable. Okay, in their skill. Wow, Faun and the Nymph. Okay, it's like the Greek myth, right? This woman, she fucking, wow, she thick. Okay, that's a natural woman. Okay, she healthy. You know what I'm saying, dude? Jewel box. Ooh, so this is the lid right here, and you got this beautiful woman on the bed. Gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. Reading. Okay, why does this guy have like a fucking Kakashi, you know, headband? it's to hide his Sharingan. Wow. Mrs. Palmer. Wow, look at that. It looks like a stage play, you know, or like she's just coming in and she has this like fucking magical outfit, right? Gorgeous. She looks like a fucking princess. Wow. Look at how like the fabric just so soft. Just, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking cut him. Oh my god. You see how the wood engraving works, right? They're actually cutting out underneath, right? So the engravings are actually the opposite of what you think it is, right? So they're actually shaving out the white parts, right? And then they roll the ink over it so that it only catches the top of the topography, right? So this is all like, you know, probably like but like very, very, very shallow cuts, right? And then here, deep cuts where you want to show the white, okay? And then they put the ink roller over it, right? And it only catches on the tops, only the top section of the topography, right? And then that's how you get the engraving. So the engravings are actually made in the opposite fashion than the paintings. You know what I mean? You would think that like all these that they're scratching these on like an ink drawing. It's not like that. It's the opposite of that. It's the whites are being taken away. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah. Almost like you know those rainbow paper things that where you like scratch it off, right? Like and you can like kind of make a drawing out of that. It's like that, basically. The lace makers. Okay. Look at that. Just working, dude. You know, and then we have other people over here just you know with their like primitive machines, you know. It's so fucking cool, dude. From a bygone time, I tell you what. Isabella Stewart Gardner in Venice. And Venetia. Wow. Okay, look at that contrast, that black and the it's just explosion of white, you know? This magical woman coming in to stay the night. Wonderful. In my gondola. Wow. Again, look how loose this is. Look at that guy. He's just like, he's barely there, dude. But then right here, the focus, okay? The gondola man in front of you, just, you know, well rendered, right? Look at the boat, just, you know, done, okay? That's bold, okay, and beautiful. Paul Verlaine the first. I'm angry. I don't like you. Pontus Furstenberg and his wife. Look at that. Is this like a statue of his wife? No, that's the wife in the background. Yeah, I was like, is she just sitting there like on a pedestal? I'm like, no way. Wonderful. Look at that. Awesome. Here we go. Here's Anders Zorn himself with that look of intensity, dude. Right? And then there's one of his. What the fuck was that? There's one of his models just sitting there. And look how it's so faded away, right? Yeah, look at those legs, dude. Gorgeous, dude. So soft. He's like, what do you want? Try to paint a woman here, you know? And I'm like, oh shit, dude. Hey, let me get in your way, dude. You know? It's awesome, dude. Wow. Oh, here's the etching of it. Alright. This one, whoa, this has like a whole different feeling. It's like fucking like tree branches like coming off him, dude. That's so fucking cool, dude. I like that you get like an etching rendition of the painting and then like the painting itself. It's so interesting. Wow. August St. Gaudens II. It's him, and there's a beautiful woman in the back. Wow. He's like, I ain't no saint, okay? Maybe I know the sin of the body. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Wow. Midsummer Dance. Look at that. Look at the energy. You could almost like hear the music and the people, you know, you know, like fucking, you know, everybody's like, you know, just dancing, having a fucking ball, having a hullabaloo, you know. Wow. It's like the opposite of today, you know what I mean? Like, people together in a big group, you know, they're all, you know, close to each other, holding each other, you know what I mean? Everybody's wearing a bunch of like these different clothes, and it's like almost like in nature next to this wood cabin, you know? Yeah, it's not like that anymore, man. You know, now it's the club, you know, the dark live, you know, like, fuck. Who likes clubs? You know what I mean? Like, for real, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's the people who are like super like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is what everybody else does. I'm gonna do it. Like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I'd rather do this, man. You know what I mean? This is my kind of club. You know what I mean? Wow. It doesn't feel so like icky. You know what I mean? William B. Ogden. William B. Ogden. Like that, they always have like a fucking cigarette, you know? This guy looks like a fucking, like a man's man. Oh, okay, well, you wanna fight? Fisticuffs, right? Governor Grover Cleveland. Wow. Look at that hand. It's like fucking, it's like almost melting, you know? What a large man, dude. What a presence. Wow. I like his little gold watch right there. That's a nice portrait right there. Martha Dana, later Mrs. William Mercer. I don't know. I guess she got married. Like how her nostrils like a little like up, a little like, aww. Hello, love. Mary Cone. Yeah, dude, she's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that blouse. Look how thickly that paint is laid down. Just... That's awesome, dude. This almost looks very like Ashley Wood-esque right here. Wow. Whoa. Elizabeth Sherman Cameron. These are the kind of paintings that like you're like just are so crazy to see nowadays. You know what I mean? Like this gorgeous silk fabric, okay? A beautiful woman sitting on a couch, you know what I mean, with all these patterns, you know, like it's just gorgeous, man. I guess I feel like she's a fan of like Japanese art because you could see like they almost look like a Japanese style fabric right here. You know what I mean? Wow. Come on, dude. That's crazy, dude. That's beautiful. Mrs. Richard Howe. Wow. Look at that red dress. Look at that. It's so like it's just 100% warm painting, you know, and I fucking respect that, dude. You know, people are willing to, you know, just go like, hey, you know, I just want to go red, you know, and then to contrast that, you get the skin tone, right? It's just beautiful, dude. It's a gorgeous piece. Mrs. Emma Zorn, okay, I guess it's just his wife in the city, right? You can see she's very dimly lit. Wonderful. Bossel Anders, right? He looks like fucking Heisenberg from the new Resident Evil game, from Village, right? He looks like a fucking like an old Van Helsing type character. You know what I mean? What kind of weapons you need? You know? Wow. I'll fix your blunderbuss right up. Like brand new. And I've added a new feature. Test it out, you know? Wow. August Strindberg. He kind of looks like Johnny Depp. A little bit. Like in the mustache, you know what I mean? A little bit like Johnny Depp. Something about his facial structure. You know? Like I feel like I could see Johnny Depp playing this guy in a thing. You know what I mean? And it would be like, whoa, like perfect casting in terms of appearance, you know? So we have the herdsmaid. I guess she attends to the cows. You can see them in the background, but again, it's just this is like a really just nice woodland piece. You know what I mean? Like I love these little warm spots. You know? Again, nature, just more. Just add just more. you know, just add more effects, more like branches, trees, shifts in color. It'll all work, man. And then you have the figure here to kind of like anchor everything. You know what I mean? Wow. Dance in the Gopsmore Cottage. Okay. Again, just this beautiful energy. This wonderful energy. Dun, 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 you know, like, wow. And you hear the clacking of the footsteps, you know? Wonderful, man. Wonderful. How did he even paint this, dude? You know what I mean? Like, does he have people like, all right, always stand still, you know, like, keep that pose, you know? Fuck, dude. Maybe he had photographs, but I don't know. But either way, like, his rendition is just so gorgeous, man. It's crazy we have the technology now to make these like even more insane paintings, but we don't make paintings like this, you know? But back then, when they had none of the technology, they could make even greater work than we could ever imagine, dude. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Makes us makes us look like bitches, dude. You know? Shallow. Okay, so we got some women in a, you know, nudist beach, right? She's having a good time, dude. She's like, hey, you know, I'm just a little naked, you know, in the water. Wow. Wonderful. What's that noise? I think there's a squirrel outside. Oh, one of my cats is hunting a squirrel. What the hell? Oh, it's Chunky. He can't get that squirrel. He's too chunky, dude. He's too chunky. There we go. We got some nude women, right? Study for a cabin. Yep. Got some models coming in. Ooh, a little bit of, ooh, you know. And again, they're not like models, you know. They're just average, not average women, but like, you know, pretty women, right? Nothing too crazy, you know. Here we go. Get to see them in their. This is like a pencil sketch, and then I think this is the etching, right? Yeah, since it's like backwards. Really cool, dude. And here we go. We have Anders Zorn self-portrait in red. Look at that red, dude. This is such a great piece, dude. You know, doesn't this look like some like mob boss like in a video game? You know, it's like, I want him fucking dead. I want him served on a fucking silver platter. I don't know why I'm doing British, but I always do that, just instinctively. It's like British GTA, you know, like set in the fucking 1800s, you know. When I'm fucking dead, he's messed with me and my family for the last time. You send him a fucking message, and you send it in blood, you know. Damn, dude. Look at that red. That's just beautiful. Chef's kiss, dude. Okay. Chef's fucking kiss, dude. That is such a great. This could be the thumbnail, honestly. Okay, like, it's so fucking badass, dude. Wow. Anders Zorn, like, what a presence, dude. You know what I mean? He's got a little fucking cigarette too. Wow. The broken pot. Okay, so we got some more statues. More bronze statues. Okay, cool. Oh, and here we go. We are done. Oh, a little chronology. Okay, so we have little things throughout his life, right? That's so cool. Some photos. Really cool. Oh, there's construction. All right, well, we're ending the video, so it don't matter much. Okay, so we got, let's see, nothing. It's just, yeah, okay, that's it. Acknowledgements, photo credits, nothing left. Okay, all right. That is the end of the book. I love this red right here, this maroon. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, and we get the back of the book, which is that basically photorealistic painting. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's show you the side view right there. You can see the side view. Awesome. And let's flip this book over. This is a thick boy, and enter the review portion. All right, guys, let us enter the review portion for Anders Zorn, Sweden's master painter. Okay, I mean, you guys saw it, dude. This book is fantastic. Okay, packed to the brim with great art. Okay, Anders Zorn, like, wow. I didn't even know about him until I picked up this book. Okay, and I saw the art, and it's just insane. Okay, what this guy's doing. All right, you know, I got this book, I think around like 40, 45 right on Amazon. Okay, that is such a great deal to see this work. Okay, this is like such a good package. The book is humongous. Okay, the artwork is fantastic. You know, like, there's, like, what can I complain about, right? You got what you paid for. A great book. Okay, Anders Zorn's work, just fantastic, magnifique. Okay, right? Yeah, if you guys, you know, have considered getting this book, right, or didn't consider getting this book before you saw this book, you know, grab it. Okay, grab it. I could easily see this book becoming a rarity and an expensive one at that. Okay, so, you know, if you love great painters, if you love the artwork that you see, I implore you, go for it, buy it. This book is fantastic. Okay, yeah, not really much else to say besides that. Okay, yeah, I think we'd end the video here, guys. Please, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my Princeton Patreon if you want to support the channel. Consider becoming a channel member. Okay, ring that bell for notification, all that bullshit, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.